Good evening. This is Rahul Magan here as a Group Chief Executive Officer, Treasury Consulting, and also a venture capitalist. As we speak, Treasury Consulting Group is a multinational headquartered group based out India, Singapore, and Hong Kong. More importantly, we do have offices in 3 parts of the globe, and apart from that, we operate our own hedge fund. Now, it's a proprietary hedge fund. By definition, proprietary means we invest our own capital. We do not invest anybody's capital. So, we never take third party capital. We only invest our capital, which means the money of Treasury Consulting. Just like United States hedge funds, we take positions in FICC, fixed income, currency and commodities, and crypto. More importantly, we do not accept anybody's money in any asset class. That is more important thing. As an organization, we are 100% profitable since inception. Apart from that, the company do invest the money with the mutual funds, the top banks of the globe, and earn a very decent income. With $0 backing from any venture capitalist and private equity firm. This is Treasury Consulting. Apart from that, we have our news desk, our Learnings Academy, our FNO Learnings Academy, our OTT platform TRFX, and many more products. In case you wish to have any information, you can WhatsApp on my personal number, which is +91 9899 242 978. Alternatively, you can WhatsApp on our back office, which is +91 9818 485 155. As you understand that Treasury Consulting enters law, and now we have started making the videos on the law. And one of the important things we would be covering about law is the Indian Arbitration and Conciliation Act 1996. And today I would like to speak about two important things. One is the theory, rather a redundant theory. One is the practical, the real life scenario. So first speak about the redundant theory. If you look at section 20 of Indian Arbitration and Conciliation 1996, there is a term called place of arbitration. But that is absolutely ambiguous. Now in ambiguous, in English, the ambiguous means multiple meanings. Because there are two things which we have in international arbitration clauses, in arbitration clauses in international contracts or international arbitration, which is number one, the place of venue. The seat of arbitration. And second is the venue of arbitration. So let's take a simplistic example. This is a hypothetical example which I am taking. Please don't consider this as a, of course it do happen similar example, but doesn't mean the entities which I'm using, they did that. So this is a hypothetical example. Amazon India is tying up with any t-shirt maker. And Amazon India saying we need 20 million t-shirts. We expect in the first week of New Year, we have a huge sale and we are looking forward to have 20 million t-shirts. They agreed with the pricing, assuming it is $20. Hypothetical example. And the vendor who would be providing 20 million t-shirt is agree with $10. He thinks that he is able to make a margin. Amazon think $10 is okay, no worries. Okay. Unfortunately, the vendor is not been able to provide that 20 million t-shirts to Amazon, or even if he is able to provide, there are quality issues with the t-shirt. And Amazon facing heavily complaint about this t-shirt. So ultimately they are incurring double losses. So what do you mean by double losses here? Like Amazon having a policy, like I'm a permanent customer to Amazon Prime member. Amazon having a policy that if you buy anything within 10 days, you can return. And by the way, their return policy is very effective. There is hardly any doubt about that. So I even have no words. Very effective, 10 out of 10, to be honest. So in this 20 million t-shirt, people bought the t-shirt and they started complaining the quality issues, the apparel issues, size issues, whatever mentioned on the website is not telling what they got, something like this. So of course within the 10 days you can return that. Amazon take this return. So whenever Amazon take this return, they don't charge anything. It is a cost to Amazon. So what happens, since it is a cost to Amazon, Amazon wrote an email to his vendor and say the product you supplied is completely worthless, which ends up, forget the profit, which ends up double cost to me, and now you need to pay me the losses. Now the contract which Amazon India and that vendor signed do not have the seat of arbitration. First of all, 99% contracts signed in India never have arbitration. Hardly 1% contracts have arbitration. And even if these 1% contracts have arbitration, they do not mention the seat and the venue of the arbitration. Now there is no seat mentioned. Since there is no seat mentioned, Amazon would like to arbitrate this in Singapore. Now, why Singapore? With due respect, Singapore is more efficient. We have seen in the case of many arbitration in the Indian corporate fights that the efficiency of Singapore is much, much, much better than you have in India, at least in arbitration. Rather, being a Singapore-based company, Singapore is known as an Asian hub of arbitration. Now, this t-shirt vendor who is based out India is saying that he cannot afford Singapore because Singapore would be very costly. The lawyer would be charging a huge amount of money, the travel cost. But Amazon is saying since the contract is silent about the seat of the arbitration, so we are taking this to Singapore. Now the t-shirt maker is gone because there is no arbitration clause. As simple as that. Since there is no arbitration clause, he is helpless. He cannot do anything. He is defenseless. This is called seat of arbitration. One is venue of arbitration, which is much more important than seat of arbitration. So let me give an example of venue of arbitration. I'll take the same example but little twist. Amazon, not Amazon India, Amazon Global. Many entities of Amazon want this t-shirt. So they would be selling this on a global level. Since they would be selling this at the global level, multiple entities of Amazon are involved. Amazon US, Amazon London, Amazon Sweden, Amazon India, Amazon Singapore, Amazon Malaysia, and many such. They are involved. Very good. Now the vendor, he is also a multinational company. He sells apparels worldwide. Oh, they signed the seat of the contract, but they forgetted the venue of the seat of the arbitration, but they forgetted the venue of the arbitration. Now, what the hell is that? Since multiple entities of the Amazon is involved, you need to sign the venue of the arbitration, which means that the seat can be London, but venue can be anywhere in Asia. Now, what does that mean? Seat means the laws of arbitration. So when you say the seat is London, the British law of arbitration would applicable. When you say the seat is New York, the New York law of arbitration is applicable. When you say it is Malaysia, the Malaysian law of arbitration is applicable. So when in the contract they mention seat as London, it means the British law of arbitration is applicable. It means both Amazon entities, whatever, Amazon India, Amazon US, Amazon Singapore, Amazon Europe, who ordered the t-shirts, they are aware the pros and cons of the British Arbitration Act. And the vendor, the basically the multinational company who is providing that t-shirt, he's also aware about the British Arbitration Act. Another is the venue. Since the British Arbitration Act would be applicable, but that doesn't mean you have to go to Britain, you can have a venue in India. So this company is saying, I agree, British Arbitration Act would be applicable since seat of arbitration is Britain, but the venue would be India, or maybe Singapore, or maybe any country. That is the exact difference between seat of arbitration and venue of arbitration. But when you look at Section 20 of the Indian Arbitration and Conciliation Act 1996, as usual, it is ambiguous, nothing new. It mentioned place of arbitration. Now, what the hell is place of arbitration? Why don't you write venue of arbitration, which is an international practice? Because place is an ambiguous word. Henceforth, all the contracts which are done in India, it is the duty of both the parties to be specific as far as the seat of arbitration is concerned and the venue of arbitration is concerned. But guys, remember, in seat and venue, seat is more important. Example, you are choosing the seat as New York, venue as India. Probably you are not aware about the New York Arbitration Act and you're just making the seat as New York. And later on you get to know that there is no competent lawyer you have in India who can litigate this case. Now you need to have a lawyer from outside India. You need to bear his travel cost, his accommodation cost, his charges and everything. So before choosing the seat, remember carefully that applicable talent should be available in that country. So example, I am choosing seat of arbitration as New York and I am a Singapore based company. I should know that how much a lawyer is charging, once he's going to litigate the New York law, compared to if I choose the seat as Singapore. So that differential. So assuming in Singapore the lawyer is available $300 per day, while in New York it is available $1,000 per day, which means 3 times. That's very important. Please do note that. Second important thing, I would like to integrate this, which is ASC 805. ASC stands for Accounting Standard Codification, or I can say FAS, Financial Accounting Standard 142R, which is nothing but the business combinations. In business combination, there is a concept called VIE, Variable Interest Entity. Now, what the hell is that? Let me take a simplistic example again. Now, this is again an example, right? This is again an example. Please don't treat this as a real time. Basically, it happens that way, but doesn't mean the entity which I'm quoting, is actually doing that. Please note that. Twitter wanted to enter in space tourism. Twitter is a news company. Now, what the hell is space? But Twitter feels that it is a growing area and they can enter in space. Good. But Twitter also feels that their main focus should be on their news rather than on the space. I again repeat, this is a hypothetical example. So rather than merging the space with the main business, what Twitter will do, Twitter will create a SPV or SPE. Now SPV means Special Purpose Vehicle. SPE means Special Purpose Entity. Now what is the difference between Special Purpose Vehicle and Special Purpose Entity? The difference is Special Purpose Vehicle can have multiple entities. So Twitter wanted to float Special Purpose Vehicle on balance sheet. And they want the help of Amazon US because now Amazon is a leading player in space. We know that. To help them in this space technology. Now, for that, they make a special purpose company, a special purpose vehicle, and this is in the consolidated balance sheet of Twitter. But this is just one thing which Twitter is doing but the main revenue of Twitter is the advertisement, online advertisement, which is basically the news, which a news platform. So Amazon is signing a contract with that SPV, not with the Twitter. Amazon is giving services to that SPV, not to the Twitter. Any dispute between the services, the quality of the services, the pricing, the infringement, the copyright infringement, the sale of technology, TOT, transfer of technology, and many things is between that SPV and Amazon. Now, when I say Amazon, I mean Amazon US, hypothetically. This difference or twist or any kind of disagreement has nothing to do with the Twitter. It has to do only with the SPV of the Twitter. This is called VIE, Variable Interest Entity. Now what is happening? Variable interest entities are generally set up when the company, in our hypothetical example it is Twitter, do not have the SME capability. SME means subject matter expertise. For that, they need the third party, and the third party is Amazon in this case. But having said that, the most important thing, having said that, the arbitration or whatever the contract which Twitter is signing with Amazon, they need to be clear that the arbitration is between that VIE, Variable Interest Entity, and Amazon US, assuming Amazon US is providing that service. There is a twist, and that is, what would Amazon also having a VIE, Variable Interest Entity, who is providing the space services? So rather than creating this as a legal entity, Amazon created VIE, Variable Interest Entity. So the variable interest entity of Twitter and VIE of Amazon are doing business with each other on space. So the arbitration is between these two entities. Arbitration is not between Twitter and Amazon US. Arbitration could be because of pricing dispute, could be the quality of the services, could be the infringement of the services, could be the intentional selling of technology belongs to Amazon to the third party. could be leaking of technology, could be transfer of technology, many things. Henceforth, when we speak about VIE as per 142R, FAS, Financial Accounting Standard US GAAP. In fact, it is there in the IFRS also, IFRS 3, which is business combinations. We need to be very alert on that. Henceforth, when we speak about Section 20 of the Indian Arbitration Act and Arbitration and Conciliation Act 1996, as usual, it is ambiguous, nothing new, at least to me. But rather than using the place of arbitration, it would be great if the act mentioned the seat of arbitration, which is nothing but the law of that country, and the venue of the arbitration, which could be anywhere. So if I go with the example of Twitter VIE and Amazon VIE, hypothetically, they have made the seat as New York. Since Twitter is a US based company, Amazon is a US based company, so they made seat as New York, which means the New York seat, the New York law would be applicable. But they made venue as Singapore, which means it is litigated in Singapore, but as per US Act. In the next video, I speak about co-venue. Indian Arbitration and Conciliation Act 1996 is extremely silent about co-venue knowledge. But now, as the world economy is moving, it is integrating very fast. The technology is helping people. After COVID-19, it is more or less the online world. There is a new concept which is coming up in the arbitration, which is called co-venue, which we speak about next video. As promised, Treasury Consulting is in law now, and on a very frequent basis, we would be coming those topics of the law which I don't think anyone would be touching. This is Rahul from Treasury Consulting Group. You know my personal number, which is 9899242978. In case of any questions, you can definitely WhatsApp me if you feel the question deserves our reply. That's more important. Else, it would be on a consulting basis. Thank you very much, sir. Have a great time ahead. Thank you. This is the video which is dedicated to the Treasury Consulting Group. And to be very honest, we are keeping this video now onwards at the end of every YouTube video. And all the courses by Sheetal Academy and Treasury Consulting Group. There are many questions people generally raised about Treasury Consulting, the products, the services, and we reply these questions on WhatsApp, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, and variety of forums. But the quantity of questions, the queries are continuously increasing. Henceforth, we decided to make a video. Of course, this is not the only video which we are making. Rather, over the period of the time, we would continue to upgrade this video, to be precise. First of all, Treasury Consulting Group is a multinational headquartered group. We are based out India, Singapore, and Hong Kong. As we speak, company is around 5 years plus old, and more importantly, we are 100% cash rich company. Unlike the so-called unicorns, without quoting the name, and even if I quote the name, it's a fact that they never touch the profit. The company is in profits from inception. So since inception, the company is in profit. So we are a 100% cash rich group, 0% venture capitalist, and 0% debt. More importantly, our legal entities invest our free cash with mutual funds and international banks across the globe. We are a client to almost top 10 mutual funds in India, and that is the reason we do have holistic information about the mutual fund industry in India. That's a separate thing, that majority of the information never comes in public domain. Even if a fraction of the information comes in public domain, this fraction of information come for one day and then you know how it happens. So as we speak, we do have three legal entities: India, Singapore, and Hong Kong. More importantly, we are a cash rich group and we are having 0%, which means not a single cent invested by any venture capitalist or private equity firm. The company has not taken debt from any bank, financial institution, or hedge fund. So we are a zero debt company. That is something which we need to understand very holistically. The following are the products and services we do have about treasury consulting. The more detail is coming at the as the video progress. We have our own proprietary hedge fund. Many people in the world do not understand the meaning of proprietary. The proprietary means no party outside treasury consulting can invest in our hedge fund, which means that we trade with our own money. We are not accepting anybody's money. Even if you give us any amount of money, any proposal on the table, it is completely rejectable. So proprietary is a word which is often used in United States and Europe, but unfortunately this is least used in India. The proprietary means people trade their own money. They do not trade somebody's money. Even if tomorrow, after listening this video, you come to us and say that I give you $1 million to trade my money, I will say thank you very much. We are literally not interested. We hold our own proprietary fund, and that fund would continue to be proprietary, which means that the outside participation would continue to be zero forever. This fund includes the equities desk, the commodities desk. We have our virtual comics platform. More importantly, we have our OTT Academy. OTT stands at over the top, just like we are having Amazon Prime, we are having Netflix, Disney. There are so many, OTT platform we have worldwide. Our OTT platforms is not as big because they started 6 months ago, but thankfully we are having handful of customers and they are growing. In our OTT platform, we are creating video and uploading at the back end of our platform. People with authorized login ID and password can see these videos. Apart from that, no one else is authorized to see these videos. As the video progresses, you will get to know that as we are having around 13 plus, which is 13 plus different series as far as the OTT platform is concerned. As we speak, August 2021, it is 13 plus and we are continuously adding more series. Our idea is very clear. We will reach to 35 or probably 40 series in another 1.5 years of time. We are having our learning arm, which is Sheetal Academy. The details of the Sheetal Academy is given at the end of the video. We have our own family office desk. Rather, very soon, our hedge fund would be a part of our family office. We have our own pension fund desk in terms of consulting. And there are 62 plus different platforms which are listed on our fixed income platform, which is www.fixedincome.global. So as we speak, we have our proprietary hedge fund, we have our equities desk, we have our commodities desk, we have our virtual comics platform, our OTT Academy, our penny stock desk, Sheetal Academy, family office, pension fund, and variety of such platforms. TRFX Academy, which is our OTT platform, over the top platform. This platform is having 13 plus series. Now few I mentioned, basic series, moderate series, advanced series, valuation series, treasury series, wealth management platform. Wealth management platform is actually integrated with TRFX Academy and would continue to be integrated because of course we would be investing heavily in the wealth management platform. When we speak about wealth management platform, we speak about the learnings. We are not talking about the trading. There is a difference. It's a training platform. Remember this. We have 13 plus different series, like few are basic series, moderate series, valuation series, advanced series, treasury series, research and analysis series, and we have variety of such series. So please do remember that. As we speak, we have around 180 plus videos live. Every week we shot 10 videos, so every month we are adding around 40 to 50 videos, and it will keep we keep adding more and more videos as the time would come. The target is very clear that we would be having more than 2000 plus videos probably in another 2 years of time, which means a dedicated private platform for learnings. So what is the wealth management platform? A wealth management platform is designed to cover all asset classes of the globe. The asset classes includes the fixed income, currencies, commodities, credit derivatives, structured derivatives, and many more. So I repeat, a wealth management platform is designed to cover all asset classes of the globe. Wealth management platform is also designed to cover continent-wise topic. Continents are United States, Europe, AXI, Asia excluding India. We have excluded India because the financial markets in India are very shallow. Very shallow. Like if you speak MTN, medium term notes, if you speak about any exotic derivatives, nowhere people are taking this. In fact, you know that I worked as a corporate treasurer. Even today, 99% of the treasury function in India are working as a cost center. Hardly 1% are working as a profit center. Hardly 1%, to be honest. So the continent wise include United States, Asia excluding India, Asia excluding Japan, India and Japan, global financial centers like Singapore, Dubai, Hong Kong, Luxembourg, Switzerland, and respective, and of course Latin America. We are creating a wealth management platform which would be covering everything. Example, CDS, credit derivatives. India is not a market of credit derivatives. Reserve Bank of India on paper allowing credit derivatives, but neither we have buyer nor we have sellers of credit derivative. So on paper you have credit derivative, but practically you don't have the credit derivative in place. Henceforth, we really need to understand that if we wanted to talk about credit derivative, the only markets are US, Europe or Singapore. India was not a market, is not a market, and would continue to be, because we are doing nothing substantial to create a credit derivative market in India. That's the reason, even after a lot of frauds which are happening, banks are just writing off the money from their books. Simply writing off the money from their books. Had it been the credit derivative, banks would be able to get their money back. But once again, if you talk about this issue, people don't understand because they are not interested to have this. Anyways, a wealth management platform designed to cover all asset classes of the globe. And very soon, this wealth management platform would link with our fixed income platform, which is www.fixedincome.global. And of course, we would be adding crypto as well. That is most important. We are planning around 1000 plus wealth management videos by December 2022, which would be covering continents like United States, Europe, Japanese market, Asian markets, global financial centers, Latin America, the tax havens like Bermuda, VIE, Caribbean and respective, and structured finance, my favorite. 1000 plus videos would be covering almost everything as far as the wealth management is concerned. We would be covering a very simplistic and the plain vanilla topic. At the same time, we would be covering the exotic topic also. So basically, our wealth management platform is for the people those who are having zero knowledge, and it is also for the people those who are having advanced knowledge. Please understand that. It is not designed for the people those who only have basic knowledge or the people who wanted to have exotic knowledge. People with the basic, moderate, or advanced, they all can participate. This is our TRFX Academy, a screenshot from taken from our fixed income platform. This TRFX Academy is our OTT platform, which is over the top platform. And in this TRFX Academy, we are of course interlinking the wealth management platform also. I promise you, probably in another 1 to 2 years of time, we would be adding a lot of content in our wealth management platform and of course our TRFX Academy. Only people with the login ID and the password can enter into this platform, and of course on a weekly basis we are trying to have at least, we are trying to have at least uh, around 10 plus videos so that we would be able to reach to the target as far as the December 2022 is concerned, and we are committed to it, sir, to be honest. Treasury Consulting Group having own learnings platform which is known as Sheetal Academy. As we speak, Sheetal Academy is covering around 13 plus schools. Few are mentioned here. The World of Options, Option Worlds, School of Nifty and Bank Nifty, School of Investment Banking, School of Venture Capitalist and Private Equity, School of Commodities, School of Accounting, School of Foreign Exchange, School of Treasury and Risk Management, School of Forensics, and more schools are coming. Before I change the slide, the purpose of Sheetal Academy is to create a learning platform which link with Thomson Reuters and Bloomberg. We know that we have many learning academies worldwide, and I challenge all learning academy how many of them are actually linked with Reuters and Bloomberg. I often share Reuters and Bloomberg screenshots on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on Twitter. Hardly I see, in fact, limited people in the world are sharing the Reuters and the Bloomberg platform screenshots, because the question is it requires a very deep and dense knowledge. Once you are sharing the screenshots, people generally ask questions from you, and you should have a knowledge to reply. That is more important thing. Very soon we have more schools coming. So as we speak, we are having Option World, Nifty, Bank Nifty, School of Investment Banking, School of Venture Capitalist and Private Equity, School of Commodities, School of Accounting, School of Foreign Exchange, School of Treasury and Risk Management, School of Forensics. The other schools are School of Trade Finance, School of Regulatory, School of Treasury Technologies, Functional Training, we have functional trainings, forensic trainings, information technology trainings, regulatory trainings, and technological trainings. As we speak, around 200 plus trainings are listed. More trainings are coming over the period of the time. All these trainings and everything are integrated with our fixed income platform. You visit our fixed income platform and you would be able to get all trainings and all information here. Apart from that, we provided you the WhatsApp number. You just WhatsApp if you have any query, and in most of the cases we reply if we feel that the query is genuine. So the Sheetal Academy is a platform whose job is to provide practical and industry oriented knowledge. Of course, we link with Thomson Reuters, Bloomberg TV, and many international magazines, international books, and so on and so forth to provide you as practical training. You visit our YouTube channel. In fact, the video you just listened, you can compare this video with any other YouTube channel and rest you know. Apart from that, we just launched our TCG Video World. What is that? We have people, those who working day night in their respective jobs. Some are engineers, some are finance people and all. They don't have time to attend the regular one-to-one trainings. I agree that they need video trainings, like the content shot in the video delivered to them, and as and when they get time, they listen to it. We launched our TCG Video World, Treasury Consulting Group Video World. In this video world, we have decided to have 100 plus topics, 5 already done as we speak. As we speak, 5 video trainings are live, pay and get. The only time need is the time to upload on Telegram groups. Every training, at least 1 hour or 2 hours. It is a video training, so it is not a one-to-one training. Videos are recorded, you get the videos, recorded videos. Videos to be upload in the Telegram groups, because Telegram gives you the privilege to upload 2 GB of video. Whenever we feel that the video length is big, we request people to share their Gmail IDs. They can create their fresh Gmail ID and we upload the video in their Gmail ID. Which so that because Telegram as we speak is giving a privilege of only 10 GB, 2 GB. This TCG video worlds covering advanced trainings, moderate trainings, and basic trainings. So basic trainings, advanced trainings, moderate trainings. Please note my next word carefully. All basic trainings would be 2000, which means you choose any topic of basic you get at 2000. Moderate and advanced training pricing depend upon content to content. So I repeat, TCG Video World is a platform when you have 100 plus topic, 5 already live, 2 hours video training. It's a video training to be uploaded in the Telegram group. If we need more space, we request for Gmail ID. Advanced trainings, moderate trainings, and basic trainings. Please do remember this. And this is live. This platform is well integrated with our fixed income platform, www.fixedincome.global. So this is well integrated with our fixed income platform. This is a glimpse of our hedge fund desk. Like I made myself very clear upfrontly that no third party in the whole world can enter in this platform, which means that we do not trade somebody's money. We only trade our own money. So no third party can enter in our platform. This is only for ours. But this platform covers equity desk. This platform covers scalping group. This platform covers commodities desk, comics platform, penny stock desk, silver scalping fund which we just started, and more importantly the Asian desk where we're covering Singapore and all, and the digital gold. More product we would be launching in this hedge fund, but I will again repeat, no third party except Treasury Consulting can enter in this fund. This is not for outsiders. This is our prop hedge fund, which is completely designed for the organization, by the organization. No third party is allowed. And we are very limited companies in the world, those who are running the profitable hedge fund. Our income and everything is really good, but we do not trade somebody's money. These are our credentials. You know my handheld number 9899242978. These are our WhatsApp numbers, our platform www.fixedincome.global, email ID rahul.magan@treasuryconsulting.in or info@treasuryconsulting.in. I assure you, probably in another 1 year of time, we would have more than 100 plus different platforms across the globe. Company would continue to be cash rich. We never allow any venture capitalist to enter in our company because we know the side effects of that, and we continue to add lots of products and services. In case you wish to have any information, these are all the credentials. Thank you guys and have a great time ahead.